Welcome back to Car Vibes, where today we dive deep into one of the most unexpected yet thrilling revivals in modern muscle car history. The all-new 2026 Plymouth Road Runner. Once a staple of the American muscle car scene in the late 60s and early 70s, the Road Runner has now been reborn for a new generation. But make no mistake, this is not just a nostalgia trip. The 2026 Road Runner brings serious performance, head-turning design, and cutting-edge tech, all while honoring the rebellious spirit of its legendary predecessor. The 2026 Road Runner was first teased as a concept a few years back, sparking rumors and heated debates about whether it would ever make it to production. After years of silence from Stellantis, the parent company of the Plymouth brand, they finally unveiled the production-ready version earlier this year. It was absolutely worth the wait. The return of the Road Runner marks the relaunch of Plymouth as a performance-focused sub-brand under Dodge, targeting those who crave raw power, analog feel, and retro-modern design language. It's a bold move, but one that clearly aims to shake up the American muscle market once again. Let's talk design. The 2026 Road Runner doesn't just borrow from the past, it embodies it while pushing the aesthetic forward. From the front, you get an aggressive sculpted hood with functional air scoops, LED quad headlights with a classic circular motif, and a low-slung grille that stretches across the entire front fascia. It gives off a menacing vibe, like it's always ready to pounce. The side profile screams muscle with bulging rear haunches, wide 20 or 21-inch performance wheels, and subtle throwback badging. Around back, there's a modern interpretation of the iconic wraparound taillights, a lip spoiler, and an active exhaust system that growls louder the harder you push it. Under the hood, Plymouth gives enthusiasts something to truly celebrate. The base model comes equipped with a 6.4-liter naturally aspirated V8, pushing out 505 horsepower and 475 pounds-ft of torque, mated to either a 6-speed manual or an 8-speed automatic. Yes, you heard that right, manual transmission is still alive here. But if you're craving more insanity, the RT's Supercharged trim delivers a 7.0-liter V8 with a twin-screw supercharger that cranks out a jaw-dropping 710 horsepower and 650 pounds-ft. That power propels the car from 0 to 60 in just under 3.4 seconds. Top speed 198 miles per hour, and thanks to an advanced launch control system and adaptive magnetic suspension, the Road Runner isn't just a straight-line monster, it can handle curves like a pro. Interestingly, Plymouth also offers a hybrid assist model that features a smaller 5.7-liter V8 paired with a 100 HP electric motor. This setup doesn't just boost fuel efficiency, adds instant torque off the line. It's not the main focus of the lineup, but it shows the brand's attempt to blend traditional muscle with future-forward tech. There's even been talk of a fully electric version in development, but Plymouth is wisely sticking to what made the Road Runner famous: thunderous combustion and unfiltered driving. Joy duds step inside the cockpit, and you're greeted with a perfect blend of retro vibes and root, limelies, and modern luxury. The dashboard is driver-focused, wrapped in Alcantara and brushed aluminum. Analog gauges sit alongside a fully customizable 12.3-inch digital cluster that lets you switch between classic and modern themes. A massive 13-inch infotainment screen supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, while a 900-watt Harman Kardon sound system keeps your tunes as loud as the engine, if that's even possible. Bucket seats are bolstered and trimmed in leather and suede, offering both comfort for cruising and grip for aggressive driving. Rear seats are tight but usable, just like in the old days. Safety and tech weren't an afterthought. The 2026 Road Runner comes loaded with adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, lane keeping assist, and a 360-degree camera. But all of it can be dialed back or turned off entirely. That's because the Road Runner doesn't. Want to do the driving for you? You've wants to be your partner in crime. Even features like launch control and performance telemetry are there to enhance your skill behind the wheel, not replace it. On the road, the Road Runner is every bit the beast it looks like. Throttle response is instant, the engine note is ferocious, and the steering feel is surprisingly sharp for a car this powerful. Whether you're carving through back roads or tearing up a drag strip, the car communicates with you in a way few modern vehicles do. It's visceral, it's raw, and yet, thanks to modern chassis tuning and drive modes, it can be as docile as you want it to be. Want to cruise on the highway at 70 miles per hour with active cylinder deactivation kicking in? No problem. Want to switch it to track mode? Stiffen the suspension, open the exhaust valves, and scare the life out of your passengers? It's ready. Pricing starts at around $52,000 for the base V8 model and climbs to just over $78,000 for the Supercharged RT trim. That puts it in direct competition with the likes of the Ford Mustang Dark Horse, the Chevy Camaro ZL1, and even Dodge's own Charger Daytona SRT. But where the Road Runner sets itself apart is in its attitude. It's not trying to be polite or overly refined. It's a car for people who miss the sound, feel, and smell of real driving. For those who remember or wish they had experienced the golden era of American muscle, the Road Runner offers a time machine with a supercharger bolted to it. Plymouth's decision to bring back the Road Runner wasn't just a marketing stunt. It was a declaration, a promise that some parts of the past are still worth fighting for. In a world where more and more performance cars are going electric, silent, and software-driven, the 2026 Road Runner is loud, analog, and proudly mechanical. It doesn't apologize for what it is, and that's exactly why it's going to attract a cult following. So whether you're a longtime muscle, car fanatic, or a newcomer curious about what all the noise is about, literally, the new Road Runner deserves your attention. It's more than a car, it's a statement. It's proof that there's still room in the future for machines that make us feel alive behind the wheel. Thanks for riding with Car Vibes. Drop a comment if you'd take the keys to this beast. Smash that like button if you're loving the return of true muscle. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the cars that move our souls. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and keep the vibes rolling.